This is your man, Car Radio Man 2094 here, back in with another video. And of course, I got my mic to record my voice as well. But anyways, I'm back again from being out for 2 months, so happy to be back on YouTube. So anyways, today we're going to be taking a look at the LG K92 5G. Now, I've been using this phone for about a week. I placed everything back in the box so I could refresh what I get in the package again. And then we're going to be doing the full review as well. So I'll be getting into everything on this phone. But without further ado, let's go through all the specs. So stand by. Yeah. Alright, so you could get this at Cricket Wireless or AT&T. I'll find the links up in the description. Let me say this again. I'll leave the links up in the description for the websites to get this from and stuff. I'm sorry, it's been a long week, guys. But the price is going to be $360 normal price. But I got this last weekend. I've been using this for about a week, like I said. So I'm giving you guys my full review today. So if you guys don't believe me, here's my receipt. So of course, like it says right here, for the LG K92 5G, so it's brand new, and of course that would have been $360, but after taxes and stuff here in the state of New Mexico, it brought the price, so it took half off basically. So what was it? Let me find it real quick. That's how, you see that? That's how much I paid. It was $236. Stimulus check money, yo. Stimulus check money. Yeah. I'm 100% satisfied with this phone, but I'll be sharing it here in a moment. So let's go through all the specs real quick. But like I said, you can get this at Cricket or AT&T. The price is $360 normal price, but if you get the upgrade discount, it'll be $200. So at that price point, I'm amazed, yo. I'm amazed. But anyways, like I said, let's go through all the specs. So as of right now, it's only available on Cricket Wireless or AT&T, and I believe US Cellular has it, but as of right now, it's only on Cricket and AT&T. Only comes in one color, Titan Gray, and then the phone is 5G compatible. So yeah, this is the first 5G smartphone I'm covering on my channel, yo. So, alright. So for the display, you got a 6.7-inch HD Plus IPS LCD panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2400. So that's 393 for the PPI. When you watch your videos, it's going to be in the 20:9 aspect ratio. So this phone has an amazing display, yo. And then the phone is IP68 dust and water resistant, so we got some water resistance on this phone for sure. And then for the processor, you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 695G with the Adreno 619L GPU. So this is a mid-range phone, but who cares about the processor, just as long as the phone runs, you know what I mean? And then for storage, you got 128 gigs of storage and 6 gigabytes of RAM, and you also have a micro SD card reader for expandable memory up to 2 terabyte. And of course, the phone is running Android 10 fresh out of the box with the LG skin on top. And then for the battery, you got a 4,000 milliamp hour battery that features 16-watt fast charge, aka Quick Charge 4.0. And then for the camera part now, on the rear, you got a quad setup. You got 64 megapixel lens, 5 megapixel wide angle lens, 2 megapixel depth sensor, and then a 2 megapixel macro. 2 megapixel macro, excuse me. And then you got dual LED flash on the front. You got a 16 megapixel camera, and then it's hole punch status. I'll show it to you here in a minute. And then you also have dual stereo speakers that feature the LG 3D sound engine. You got Bluetooth 5.1, NFC, side-mounted fingerprint sensor that's built into the power button, and then it's Wi-Fi ready. and then you got your Wi-Fi hotspot, and then of course you got a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. So of course, what's missing from my list? To me, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it might be a big deal to some of you guys. But there's no face unlock, and then there's no wireless charge. To me, really, it's not the biggest deal in the world because the majority of the time we're all going to be using our face masks anyway, so who cares? Just as long as the phone runs perfectly, and I'm telling you, this phone runs perfectly. This phone's a monster, for sure. But yeah, no face unlock and no wireless charge. That's just the only two things that's missing. That's going to make it a big deal, probably for you guys. But it is what it is. But this is an all-around beast for that price. So on that note, without further ado, let's check this out. So, all right. Typical Cricket presentation, though. Cricket Wireless. I like their boxes, though. It's pretty legit. LG K92 5G branding right there. And, of course, you got all your stuff right there. Wireless, emergency alerts, HD voice. The speakers. I will talk about the speakers here in a moment. Of course, Qualcomm Snapdragon 695G. And then this phone has NFC, like I said. So you got the LG Pay app pre-installed. And you can use Google Pay too. I've used it a couple times already, so that was incredible. And of course, this is what I was talking about. You got the hole punch camera right there. So yeah, if you're one of those people that have a Samsung Galaxy and stuff like that, and then always love that hole punch camera and stuff on the front, it's love at first sight, man. It's love at first sight. Of course, here's all your details. Pause it and read it for yourself if you like, but I'm just going to keep this going, so let's unbox this one more time. This has already been set up for me. I powered it down and stuff. I placed everything back in the box, like I said. I've been using this for about a week, so I'm giving you guys my full review right now. So, enjoy. Of course, this is going to be your phone. Okay, let's see what else you get. Of course, you got your LG Pay, like I said. Your quick start guide, user manual, all that good stuff. And then, of course, your SIM ejection tool right there. Don't need to go through that. Samsung, Apple, get your shit together. Fucking put the charger in the box, yo. It's not that hard. I mean, the majority of people don't have chargers at their house. So this would be like amazing just to put in this little slot right there. And not have the box all thin. So, shout out to LG for putting the charger in the box, though. And then shout out to LG for putting the headphone jack on the phone, but I'll get towards that next, though. But yeah, put the charger in the box. Samsung, Apple, get your shit together. Fucking put that shit in the box, man. It's not that hard. It's just that simple. But you got your fast charging brick right there. Like I said. And of course, this is a USB-A to USB Type-C, the charging cable. And that's pretty much it. So, since I'm getting these out of here, man, let me just take this because I'm going to probably be... I haven't used this in a week, so I've been using the charger, though. The charger actually works. But let me just take this out because I'm going to be playing this out for now. Just like that. And of course... And I didn't pull this out of my pocket too, Apple and Samsung. This was included in the box. So put the fucking charger in the box. It's just that simple. Anyways, let's get a move on, yo. Now let's take a look at this phone real quick. Alright, so let's unpackage this real quick. Okay. Of course, let me get the stickers off the back real quick. Watch, you know what, give me a second. Alright, my bad, guys. I had to pull off the stickers, but this is how the phone's going to look in the back, though. Of course, here's the front, but let me power this on real quick. Get the boot up going. LG K92 5G, powered by Android. Let me zoom out a little bit. Alright, there we go. Alright, of course, let's start off with the top. Of course, you got your little SIM tray right there, and that's going to be where you're going to put your micro SD card slot. And of course, your mic right there. And of course, this is going to be your power button / side mounted fingerprint sensor. And of course, you got your volume up and down rockers right there. You got your Google Assistant button right there. And of course, you got headphone jack right there. Headphone jack. Samsung, Apple, get your fucking shit together. Put the headphone jack on the goddamn phones, yo. On the goddamn phones. Get your shit together. Do that and put the goddamn charger in the boxes as well. But yeah, you got your headphone jack right there, 3.5. USB Type-C. And then your mic right there. And of course, you got your speaker grill right there. And of course, you got another dual speakers, so that's one right there. And then you got one that's embedded into the earpiece. And of course, let's watch. Let me put in my code real quick. Of course, everything's getting all set up. So of course, like I said, you got your little hole punch camera right there. But yeah, you got your. But yeah, these speakers sound incredible though for $200, yo, $200. And then look good, you get a charger in the box as well, opposed to Samsung's fucking dumbass move and Apple's dumbass move by not putting the goddamn charger in the box, man. Shout out to LG for respect. Respect LG for putting the charger in the box, man. But yeah, this is going to be your display. Yeah, this is pretty nice and stuff. But real quick, I'm going to pause the video real quick. I have a couple accessories I want to show real quick, so stand by. Alright, so let's take a look at a couple cases real quick. I'll leave the links up in the description where you could buy these at. So, prices range from 11 to 20 bucks. So, alright, so let's take a look at the first one real quick. I bought this temporarily at Cricket Wireless, but you could get this on Amazon and stuff as well. eBay, but I'll leave the links up in the description. The price I paid for this one was 20 bucks. Just like a little protective case, but you got your little ring. It's like your phone has a built-in pop socket, man. Yeah. And of course, you got your phone right there. Watch, let me get a wipe down real quick. Alright, so gotta keep everything looking fresh, yeah, I mean. Or as Scary Movie would say, yeah, I mean. Yeah, I mean. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so we're gonna put this on real quick. Oop. Didn't mean to bump that. Alright, we're good. This is $200, man. I gotta protect it, you know what I mean? Or yeah, I mean. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna slide this in like that. Now, of course, this is how it looks. Watch me grab my light real quick. Of course, this one looks kind of tough though in a way. Looks nice and rugged. And of course, your fingerprint sensor still works as well. You gotta actually physically press it in there. But you can get it to work though. And of course, all your cutouts and buttons and whatnot work too. Let's just try the button itself. Oh, I still got to get the hang of that though. So let me just do it like this. Got to get used to the fact that I got a fingerprint sensor that's built into the button, you know. Okay, so buttons work fine. Now let's check the volume button real quick. Okay, so that works fine. And of course, you know, charging's going to work fine because it's wide open. And of course, there's a cutoff for your headphone jack, mic, and speaker grill right there. But yeah, 11 bucks or 20 bucks on this one. But I've found plenty on Amazon for a lot cheaper. So I'll leave the link up in the description for the cheapest one that I find though. So, all right, let me take this off real quick. I got one more. This is probably one I'm going to probably play off for the rest of the video. I'm pretty much going to be using that one probably for good too. Watch, let me get a wipe down real quick too. Okay. Alright. Now I got this one right here. This one was like 11 bucks on Walmart.com. I'll leave the link up in the description if you guys want to check that out. It's basically a clear case, but it's got like a blue gradient. But watch, let me put this on real quick. Of course, you got to put in this part first. This is going to be your built-in screen protector right there. Okay, watch, you know what, let me power this off real quick. I think I'm doing this. Okay, yeah. Watch, let me press it in real quick, guys. Okay. And of course, you're going to slap the outer layer in right there. Crap. I like the back of this phone though, but I'll be talking more of the build quality here in a minute. But I'll probably leave this case off just for a little while too. Just to talk about it and whatnot. But of course, you slap this in. This is basically like a clear OtterBox type of case, where you gotta actually like slap it in there and stuff. Of course, this is how it's gonna look. And then for the back, of course, and then watch me wipe this down real fast. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look from the back. Yeah, you guys get the idea though. But yeah, you got your blue gradient right there. And of course, let's check fingerprint sensor. That works fine. No problems at all. And of course, buttons work too. You already seen it. Now let's check the volume real quick. That works fine too. No problems at all. And of course, all your cutouts right there. Cutout for your headphone jack, your USB Type-C port, and then your speaker grill right there. Pretty much simple and sweet right there. But, alright. These are the two cases I got as of right now for this phone. But I'll leave the links up in the descriptions for the cheapest ones that I find. So, let's get a move on. Stand by real quick. Alright, so let's take a look at the build real quick. So the build on this phone is pretty incredible. I like the quad cameras right there, and then the dual flash, of course. Quadruple camera setup. 64 megapixel camera. Watch, let me get a wipe down real fast. That's one thing too. They have even protectors now to protect your camera modules and whatnot. Of course, you got your Cricket branding right there. Your LG branding right there. And of course, let's do this live real quick. You got your volume up and down rockers right there. You got your Google Assistant button, like I said. Of course, your mic on the top right there. Right there. And then that's the SIM tray, and that's going to be the area where you put your SD card slot to. Or your SD card, my bad, guys. I worked a long night last night, so I'm pushing through, so here I am making this video. But of course, here's your headphone jack. So Samsung, Apple, get your fucking shit together and put this back on the phone, man. It's just that simple. And then your mic right there, you got your USB Type-C charging port right there. And then you got your speaker grill. And of course, you got your power button right there. And then this is your side-mounted fingerprint sensor. So let's do that real quick. But let's, of course, there's a way where you can open up the phone so you could swipe up, put in your pad and your pin, of course. Okay. And then you got your fingerprint sensor right there, which works pretty awesome, actually. I'm impressed with this one. And of course, I have it set on 3 different fingers. I have it set like right here. And of course, I got it set right here. And of course, I have it set just on my thumb because that's when how I'm going to be using it the majority of the time. Real quick, let me wipe this down. I fucking hate all this dust in my room, but whatever, I guess. Of course, yeah, the fingerprint sensor works incredible though. But of course, let's go to your toggles real quick. Oop, and then there's the weather. Of course, of course, here's all your toggles real quick. So let's go through that real quick. Let me zoom out a little bit. Of course, you got hotspot, you got screenshot, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi calling, airplane mode. You got your sound, you got your rotation, and I have mine set, of course. Battery saver, you got your flashlight. So real quick, this is one of the reasons why I like this phone, because check this out, the flash alone. Watch, let me turn off this light real fast. Let's check the flashlight. Now the video's not going to do it well, but this thing is bright as all fuck, man. I like this flashlight though. But yeah, let's turn this off real quick. Let's turn back on the light. There it is. Okay. So flashlight, you got NFC. That's what you're going to be using, for Google Play and whatnot. You already know how NFC works anyway. You got data saver. You got comfort view, screen record. I'll do a demonstration on how screen record works, like here in a moment, after I do the test pictures and videos and stuff. And of course, you got do not disturb, which mine is on, of course. Location, you got screen sharing, and then of course LG 3D sound engine. But if you don't want it on, you'd always turn it off. But to me, it sounds good, so I'm gonna leave it on. So let's go through all your settings real quick. Of course, network and internet. Of course, you got airplane mode, Wi-Fi calling, mobile networks, data manager, call, mobile hotspot and tethering, VPN, wireless emergency alerts, private DNS. Of course, that's everything on that. And of course, you got your connected devices. Of course, Bluetooth, you got screen sharing, basically screencast, NFC, sharing panel, you got file sharing, media server, printing. You can always set it to a wireless printer if you like. Okay, so sound. Let's check volume real quick. But real quick, I have to turn it off. Do not disturb real quick. So watch. Give me a second, guys. All right, so I'm back. So let's watch. Let's go back real quick. Let's go to volume. Let's go right here. Dual stereo speakers with the DTS, not DTS, but LG 3D sound engine. But this sounds incredible though. I'll do a test video here in a moment, so you guys can hear the speakers while you guys check out the display. I'm sorry guys, it's been a long ass week, you know what I mean? But okay, so of course there's all your other things. Ring with vibration, I have that on, of course. Ringtone ID, so it plays different ringtones and stuff. I already tried it out. And a flash alert for incoming calls. So the little LED flash right there, the dual LED flash will be flashing whenever you get a call. So I have mine set and stuff. So, of course, you already get the idea on all the sounds and stuff, on all the sounds and whatnot. So, let's get a move on you. Of course, notifications. Of course, you got your app status bar, lock screen, show all notifications. That's how I have mine set. Icon badges, show with number. All your goodies right there. So, no need to go through that. You got notifications. Oh, wait, we were just at that. Anyways, go to display. Of course, now if you don't like these, of course, by default, once you get this phone, you'll be having the swipe gestures, like, on your home screen and stuff. But if you don't want the swipe gestures, you could have it on set to buttons. So that's how I have mine set right now. I'm old school, so I like to keep it on the buttons. So of course there's all your comfort view, night mode. So of course, let's go to night mode real quick. So if you have it, you can turn this off if you want it a little brighter. Of course, you can still see your hole punch. And of course, I like it on dark mode though. Saves battery. It's good for me anyway. And video enhancer, of course, you got font, accent color, or you could change like the different color. Let's go through that real quick. Of course, you could change all your colors right there. I like it on green, so it was already by default, so why not? Of course, you guys already get the idea on all this stuff. And of course, locks, wallpaper, and theme. Now, of course, by Of course, pre-installed. Well, by default, once you do get the phone, it's going to be preloaded with this one. It's already going to be set for you. But I changed it. And of course, you got all your other ones right here. That one doesn't look too bad, actually. Looks pretty dope. It changes once you like power it on and stuff. Of course, let's go through more. And of course, you got this setup right here. Okay. And of course, here's all your other ones. These are just regular wallpapers. And then, of course, I have mine set to, let's see. Fucking motorcycle. Garbage. I'm kidding. But you guys get the idea, though. This is all your default wallpapers and stuff. So I'm going to keep a move on. So let's go back. Of course, lock screen and security. Of course, no face unlock, but you got your fingerprint sensor that's on the side. And then the fingerprint sensor works pretty good, actually. You already seen it for yourself, so. And you customize the lock screen. Of course, let's go back. Customize lock screen. Of course, you could change all your clocks and stuff, and then all that good stuff. Under, yeah. But of course, here's all your, of course, you guys get the idea on all this lock screen and security and stuff, if you guys have an LG phone already anyway. And of course, you got, what was it, privacy, permission manager, don't need to go through that stuff. Location, nah, we're good. We already know. Extensions, so let's go. Smart cleaner, so let's, okay, so you already get the idea on how that stuff works. So let's go to smart clean, so let's optimize the phone real quick. Okay. Not bad. Oh, what was I doing? Let's go back. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Alright, where was we? Okay, of course, extensions. And of course, you got all your apps. We don't need to go through all that stuff. You already know how that works. Your battery, 4,000 milliamp hour battery. Now, I've used the battery. Like I said, I've been using this phone for about a week. I've been rocking this phone out with without charging it for basically like a 9-hour shift, basically at work. The battery on this is pretty impressive on this. I was impressed for sure for a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. Pretty awesome for $200, man. And of course, digital well-being. Of course, if you're gonna get this for a kid, set up your parental controls and whatnot. And then, of course, your digital well-being. Monitor your levels, of course. And of course, like we already went through battery storage. So of course, like I said, you got 128 gigs of storage. And of course, you got an SD card slot for expandable memory up to 2 terabytes. I got a 64 gig SD card in here. So yeah, pretty much set on storage as of right now. Of course, Google system. You already know how all that stuff works. And of course, accessibility. So if you're hearing or vision impaired, you can still rock out this phone for sure. And that's pretty much it. And of course, this phone's pretty smooth. No lag. It's Qualcomm Snapdragon 690, so pretty much mid-range status, but for the price though, not bad. Not bad at all. Of course, let's take a look at the web browsing speeds real quick. Go to Samsung.com.
Opening web page.
Okay. Okay, so this is going to be your scrolling speeds whenever you're browsing the web. I mean, it's not 120 hertz like everybody's been talking about and ranting about and whatnot, but it gets the job done for sure. And of course, if you want to clear all these tabs, you could close all tabs and then boom, and canceled. And then you could close all those tabs too. But now real quick, let's check out the display and the speakers real quick, so stand by real quick. My bad, guys, I had to put it back on my case because I hate getting fingerprints on this phone, so there I am. Of course, here's the back of it again and in the front. Alright, let's get a move on, yo. Alright, so I have a YouTube video pulled up. So here's the vlog I did last year. Let's test out the speakers and watch this display. Let's go full screen, and you can zoom out if you like. Of course, pretty incredible viewing angles. These speakers though, come on. And then I'm holding down the bottom, you can still hear it from the top. And of course, you can still hear it from the side whenever I cover it. These speakers sound incredible though. I like this. It's like holding a Bluetooth speaker just with a display alone. That's the way I could picture it. You know, honestly. But these speakers though, and then display, this is all 100% dope. Let's keep it going. Alright, so let's take a look at the camera. There's a few ways you could do it. You could double tap on your screen right there. You could like swipe up to the camera. Okay. And you could go back if you like. It'll take you back to your home screen or lock screen. Now swipe up on the fingerprint sensor, and it'll have access to your camera like that. And watch, give me a second, I'm going to figure something out. Alright, I'm sorry guys, I thought I had that like double tap to get to the camera on the button, but nah, I guess I don't. But it's okay though, it's okay. But alright, so let's take a look at the camera real quick. Of course, you got your regular photo to start off with. You got video. You got, of course, you got time lapse right there. Okay. And of course, back to the way it was. And then of course you got portrait mode. And you got stickers. Of course, it'll give you like a selection of stickers and stuff like that. This is pretty cool. Yeah. And then if we go to more, and of course you got your macro lens, and then your night view, your panorama, your manual camera, slow-mo, YouTube Live, 360 panorama. Now, real quick, let me give a demonstration on how the macro lens actually works. So watch, let me take it over there real quick. Of course, if you're like one of those people that's blind as all hell, you could like, of course, check this out. You could definitely see this for sure. Hell yeah. That's pretty cool. And of course, back to the regular photos. But of course, you already get the idea. If you have an LG smartphone, you already know how all the camera features work. But with that being said, let's take a look at some test pictures and videos. And then here in a moment afterwards, I'll give you a little demo on how the screen record works. So let's take a look at some test pictures and videos real quick. So stand by. Alright, so let's talk about this one feature that's built into the phone. If you go down to your toggles, let's talk about screen record. Now, to activate screen record, you just click it, of course, but it's going to give you this little thing to read real quick. Pause it and read it for yourself. It's just letting you know about the laws and all that good stuff, and then if you don't want it to show it again, then then go ahead and start. It'll go 3, 2, 1, and then it'll start recording the screen. So with that being said, let's take a look at a recording right now. So stand by. Alrighty guys, so here's a quick demo on how the screen record actually works. So of course, here's the home screen. And of course, if I want to go on say YouTube, so we're going to go over there real quick. Say if I wanted to watch the video and whatnot. And of course, let's skip this out real quick. Of course.
Morning. Another day.
But yeah.
Another remote test.
That's
Today
pretty much
we're doing
how screen
on
record
the
actually
Marshall
works.
mode.
And of course, I could go home. And I could like do my shopping on Amazon and whatnot. And of course, eBay works well. And of course, your Google Pay and whatnot. But I would recommend Google Pay though. And of course, you get the idea though. You can do all your shopping, like doing screen record, like showing demos and whatnot, like that. Screen record is pretty sick. So, alright, let's get a move on. But real quick though, in case you guys are wondering though, let's go back to the YouTube video real quick. And let's play the video real quick.
2, which are the wireless earbuds that just came out from Marshall. They happen to be apparently the first truly wireless earbuds from the rock and roll brand. So, in this video, we're going to go throughout my day. I'm going to talk about the audio quality. We're going to talk about the battery life and some of the things I've just kind of noticed.
But of course, that's how split screen multitasking works. I'll be getting towards that here in a minute, though. But that's how screen record works. You guys get the idea. So let's get a move on you. Alrighty guys, so let me show you a quick demonstration on how Screencast works real quick. So what we're going to do is scroll down to our toggles, go to screen sharing, and then it's searching for my TV. And of course, I just hit that. And it's let it connect. And then there it goes. Now it's loading right now on the big screen. And of course, there's my phone right there. Of course, I could use this as like a home screen. And then I could go to YouTube and do whatever I do. Of course, yeah, you guys get the idea on how all this works. A+ status right here. Screencast is A+. Alright, so let me show you split screen multitasking and a few other features real quick. So let me zoom out real quick. Of course, let's go over onto an app real quick. So let's go to YouTube. Now, of course. Alright, and then let's open it in split screen view. Or multi-window is what they call it. And of course, let's go on the bottom and let's see. Let's select YouTube music, and then there's all my YouTube music right there. So yeah, split screen multitasking works with no problems, but scroll down. Of course, I hate the automatic videos sometimes, but yeah. But of course, check this out. If you go down, or if you go up here, you could open it in a pop-up window. So this is basically similar to Samsung's pop-up view. You know what I mean? Pretty much simple and straightforward on that one. But alright, let's keep it moving. Or get a move on, shall we? You know what I mean? Or yeah, I mean. Alright, stand by, yo. Alright, so overall, on my scale of 1 to 10, in my book anyway, this is a A+ times 4. This is a win in my book right here. You got dual speakers, you got a quad camera setup, you got your dual flash, and then you got a bright ass display, plenty of storage, 6 gigs of RAM. This is definitely well worth it for my first 5G smartphone right here. This is going to be my new daily driver right here. So yeah, this is definitely a win in my book. And of course, here in like a few weeks and stuff, give me some time. I found a few cases on Amazon. I found one from Ghost Tech. I found one from what was it? I know Zizzo makes a few too. But I'll tear this phone top to bottom with like the case videos and stuff, and then we'll be back in. But yeah, A+ times 4. This is definitely a win in my book. Like I said, you got dual speakers, you got a headphone jack. Samsung, Apple, get your shit together. Put this back on the phones. Put the charger in the box. But yeah, this is definitely a win in my book for sure. For being my first 5G smartphone, this is all around awesome. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. I'm Paul Radio Man 2094. Here's me one more time. Stand by. So yeah, this phone's definitely a win in my book. Like I said, for $360 or even the discount at $200, this is definitely a win for being the first 5G smartphone. Like I said, you got your quad camera setup, very futuristic. You got your dual flash. Never seen dual flash on a phone. And of course, you got your side mounted fingerprint sensor, so that's future proof. And of course, you got a headphone jack. Samsung, Apple, get your fucking shit together. Put this back on the goddamn phones, as well as the charger too. All I could say is fuck both of those motherfuckers for taking the charger out of the box. It is what it is. And then you got, like I said, you got dual speakers. This phone sounds great, like you heard. And of course, you got 128 gigs of storage, 6 gigs of RAM. So yeah, this is definitely a win. And then I like this case too. And then I like this one right here too. But yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review for the LG K92 5G. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And then I'll leave a link up in the description for the LG K92 5G at AT&T's website and then Cricket's website as well. Because as of right now, those are available on those two. I've seen it goes for US Cellular, but I haven't seen anything yet, so it is what it is. But anyways, guys, I'm Paul Radio Man 2094. I'm out, yo. Happy Easter, and hope you guys are staying safe out there. I'm out.